Hey. Good morning, everybody. This is Financial Literacy 101. And today we're going to do a stock talk, and we're going to be mostly talking about Cardano, Ethereum, as well as Lucid Motors. These are the three top stocks today that is trending mostly. And with these stocks trending, I think there's some analysis behind it for you guys to look at to see if you want to invest or not. And that is what's most profitable, is when you have some solid information to make a well-informed decision. Well, let's first start off with Lucid Group. I think you can make some money off this stock. I think there's a large possibility that you can. And if you first start off, as we're looking at Lucid Group, over the past 5 years, it's been up. Okay, it hasn't been out 5 years. Let me just put where the date is. Okay, it came out last year, September 18th. That's when it became public. And it's been up around 90% in the past year, 90%. Okay. Also, in the past 3 months, it's been down 19% the last month, 15% in the last week, around 2 1/3. And then today, it's around, if we add pre-market, around 3%. So this is important because Lucid Motors, they have yet to deliver a vehicle. Okay, they don't have any vehicles on the road. So they just have a bunch of pre-orders, and they are building their brand, their stock, their organization to make them more popular before they release their vehicles, right? Which is going to increase their profit share. But the point here is Morgan Stanley came out with a story with a price target for Lucid Motors for around $12. You see this right around here? It says Morgan Stanley Lucid Motors price target of $12. Now, if you saw back here, family, Lucid Motors is almost at $20 or $19.50. So they're wiping away hundreds of millions of dollars by that low evaluation, dropping them back down to 12. So far, it hasn't had a significant drop in Lucid Motors. But let me tell you, if this stock drops, buy. Okay, that's the information that I'm giving you. Okay, I don't want you to take this as personal advice or professional advice, rather. This is more so personal. But if it drops, buy, because when these vehicles are released, it's going to be in direct competition with Tesla. And that's going to be very profitable for you, because if you can buy Lucid Motors anywhere between $12 and $14 compared to what the price is right now at $19, and because Morgan Stanley came out and say, oh, I don't think Lucid Motors is even worth that much, they're worth around $12. So you have to be cognizant of all the information that you're receiving, because stock news or news about stocks is one of the most important analytics, because sometimes news agencies will get you information like very quickly, even before the markets have time to react. And that's the thing, right? Buy low, sell high. You don't want to buy when the stock is at its most volatile point. You want to buy at the dip. You want to buy the dip all the time. Okay. Now, here's some contradiction analytics. I go over to CNN. They're talking about, Lucid Motors in the last 6 months to a year has been up, and we're looking at the low at $12 at a negative 37%. But then you say, well, no, they've been up 90%. They've been up 90% in the past year. Okay. And then we got them going up in the next 12 months at $28. Again, your question is, should you invest? I'm going to give that a big fat yes. But wait, there's more. Now, here's Wall Investor, and it's saying that, hey, the current price is around $19. They got some of their numbers wrong. But in the next year, Lucid Motors is going to be worth $30 a share, and in 5 years, $86 a share. And this is how people build their wealth, right? Some of you are looking for that next hot stock to make yourself rich, because you heard about all those people who invest in Dogecoin. and they became millionaires. All those people who invested in Bitcoin, where if you invested in Bitcoin back in 2011 with $100, I want you to think about this. If you would invest in Bitcoin back in 2011 at $100, that amount of money would equal to, after Bitcoin banged, after Bitcoin banged, $3.3 million. And that's what you guys are waiting for. Listen, that's luck. Those are just people who believed in that particular network, that crypto network at the time, just like in regular stocks, right? You already invested in Apple. Apple doesn't have another big bang coming. What I mean is that you see a significant increase in the percentage and price of it. So you buy Apple at $10 a share. 2 years later, Apple is worth 150. That's a significant increase, especially if you will continue to invest over and over again. So that's the mindset you have to have, is like, I like these stocks. I'm going to invest in these stocks and just hold them. I told you, if you want to make money every day from investing, then you need to option invest. Option trading. That is what you need to do. Other stocks, if you're not going to be a day trader or a swing trader, and a swing trader, they are a alternate name for essentially a day trader. Well, no, they're two different methodologies. They truly are two different methodologies. Day traders, the good ones, they only trade maybe 2 or 3 times a day. Beginning day traders, you might probably make anywhere from 10 to 15 trades a day until you start learning the markets and you start increasing market share and buying like hundreds and thousands of shares, right? For day trading. And that's all they do. They do it for a couple of times a day. That's it. They made their money. And they know how to shave off their profit at the end of the week. Now, swing traders understand volatility a lot, because they have to understand volatility as a swing trader, because you have to look at the markets and analytics and data and RSIs and all the information that's out there for you to predict where a stock is going, either up or down. Either up or down. So that's imperative that you have those analytics and tools by your side in order to do that job on swing trading. Because you'll go in and buy 500 shares of Apple, then guess what? You're taking away that 500 shares of Apple in the next 3 or 4 days, but you made $4,000 swing trading. They work on historical data and current volatility. Just a little bit of information there as we're talking about Apple. Here's Apple. In the past 5 years, Apple has been up 480%. The past year, 25%. The past 3 months, 14%. The past month, down 0.17. The past week, so roughly around 6% now. And then today they're down. So when Apple is down, the question is, should you buy? Definitely. Apple is not going anywhere for a very, very long time, because you right now probably have an Apple phone. You're probably watching me from your Apple phone. And guess what? You like your Apple phone. Me, I'm a Pixel guy. I like Google Pixel. So that's me. I got Google Buds. Everybody like their own thing. There's no competition when it comes to what you like as far as your phone. But the point is, am I an Apple investor? Hell yeah, I'm an Apple investor, because I like this stock. They have a very solid company. They have made a very intricate ecosystem of their different products, and the connectivity is seamless almost. I mean, it's seamless. Google is getting that way. They know Apple is better. They know that it's seamless, that you guys can be dropping in my air cloud, or you guys get stuff instantaneously. You got the what's the video chatting thing FaceTime. You got FaceTime. So there's a lot of things that Apple is a really solid company on. And I like Apple, okay? I used to be very involved in Google, but I sold some of my shares. I really sold all of my shares. But when I look at Apple, Apple is very solid. I'll show you the little bit that I have here. And right now, I only have 10 shares of Apple. But after today, I'm buying another share. So this is around $1,500 worth of my portfolio, okay? So if I go here, I'm looking out for the year, what I've been doing. My portfolio so far is 15.6% for the year. That is horrible. Okay, some people may argue that, oh, you're above 7%. I'm a 20% guy. So right now I'm looking at doing some things in my portfolio to get me my 20%. And that's important. You should have, goals. At first, my goals were 7%, but I knew that was based upon my knowledge and wisdom of knowing how the stock market and business and organization work. See, some people only watch the stock market, but they don't watch the organization. Like me, I make direct correlations of stuff. Like if I find worth in a particular product, I go see what company that makes them, so to see if that's a viable investment. Like a buddy of mine gave me, I got all sorts of sticky notes over here, guys, but my buddy gave me a stock last night that I knew about. Here it is, ABLM. That's the ticker. You won't find it on Robinhood. You have to go to probably a traditional trading platform like Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, etc. Yeah, ABLM. They're not even released, to where the point it's on WeBull, M1 Finance, and Robinhood. No. They don't even have it on there. I had to go find my old Ameritrade account to go invest of it because I wrote it down about a month ago. I heard about it. He told me last night he already bought hundreds of shares in it. And it's a company that deals in direct government contracts. ABLM. We're doing stock talk. So let me take a moment out because I know you guys may be intrigued just as well as I am about what this company is and what this company does. Now, this is the name of this company, American Battery Metals Corporation. These are those stocks that you guys need to find out about that nobody is talking about, right? I might do a separate video on the American Battery Metals Corporation, excuse me. Okay. And I was looking at the ratings of things and they're like, oh, it has a consensus of a buy rating, right? Then I'm trying to figure out what market is it going to be listed on. And it says the process of changing its name to American Battery Technology Company. So look out for ABTC. Please write that down. Okay. And they state in here, is it overvalued? But let me look at the company for you guys so we can see what this company is about. If you don't mind, take a second here. But I think it's important that we know what the company is about, right? Let's look at this. Now, this is one of the first companies of its kind, and they are in process of renewing and recycling batteries. Now, I know you heard of that before, but I guess they're dealing in different technology. He said clean energy through battery recycling. Why is this company profitable? Why is this company profitable? That's the question, right? So we can get into the technology. We can get into what they're doing with their company. This is why you should be investing. Okay. So right here, you see the American Metals Company selected for a $4.5 million contract. Okay. Let's look in here very quickly. Department of Energy. It already has its government contract to recycle batteries. Okay. I disagree. To recycle batteries for the government, for the Department of Energy. So if you're looking at the stock right now, it's only $1.30. Think about if you could, if it went up to $5, you could quadruple your money. That's what I'm talking about. Again, that's ABLM, and they may change their ticker to American Battery Technology Company. Okay, let's move it along. Moving right along. Going back to Apple very quickly. So Apple right now is $148 per share. They're expecting this in the next 12 months to go to $190 per share. So I'm absolutely going to invest in Apple because We all know that Apple going to eventually hit $200. I hope we know this. Now, let me show you something here in cryptocurrency as we're moving along. And for you guys who are not familiar with cryptocurrencies, you should be investing in cryptocurrency. Don't let this deter you. Now, you see right here, my portfolio was up to $6,700, correct? And so from the amount that I invested, then it dropped to $3,400. Now, some of you are like, man, that's a significant drop. Let me show you that again. Look at that steep decline. Okay. The only way that happens when you see somebody portfolio just drop, two things. That stock absolutely crashed at 0%, not negative zero, 0%. And that's it. And it had a straight decline for $3,000. Or you did what I did and I took some money out and paid myself. I did. I took the money out. I paid myself, and then I reallocated some money into another one of my portfolios. But again, this is some of the money I made off of, I forgot the name of the cryptocurrency, but I knew that it was going to drop again. Not Dogecoin or no popular coin like that. That's where you get messed up at. Let me show you my portfolio very quickly. I don't have that much in here anymore, but I have 1,300 in Ethereum. I have 900 in Polygon, and I have 858 on Cardano. But the thing about Cardano is I recently started a recurring investment in Cardano. I was talking to a buddy last night, and he was telling me how important Cardano is to the cryptocurrency network, because it's even takes less energy and less, let's just say, electronics to run it, right? And the cryptocurrency network, there's all this computing power, but basically it doesn't take that much power to run. So for you, an investor getting the cryptocurrencies, yes, you got to kind of learn the market, digital money, crypto money, okay? Which if they turned off the computer, the money go away. So we invest in all this money, and if they turn off the computer, all the money goes away. But hey, I made good money off of crypto. I'm just keeping it real, right? So as well as I'm looking at this, I made some significant profit. And let me tell you how important Coinbase is. And believe me, I'm the one who gave you the IPO stock talk about Coinbase. And soon as Coinbase releases IPO, I bought into it, because I'm going to show you some of the things that they're doing very quickly if you're not familiar with Coinbase. Now, Coinbase, I think, has over 50 cryptocurrencies you can invest in. Robinhood only has like 6 or 7. And the only downturn to Coinbase is that you pay a fee, and Robinhood you don't. Okay. But to me, the fee is worth it, because it's just the functionality and all the cryptos it has listed on it. And it's a very safe and stable platform. Okay. So let me show you this very quickly. No, not that one. I want to show you how you can earn crypto very quickly. So you can see right here, it says your friends, blah, blah, blah. You get $10 in crypto if you refer one of your friends. And then now down here, they have little small crypto classes that you can take. I do them all the time, family. I do them all the time. It gives me free crypto. Okay. It gives me free crypto. And so you just got to read it. Okay. Now I haven't done this one yet. Now, I got to remember what they're saying before I move next, so I can earn this dollar crypto. So as you see me pausing here, now what happened? Oh, I already made all of this money. Okay. But that was it. You had to remember, they give you a short quiz, like $2 or $3 dollars. Let me see. It says earned. Okay, yeah, earned. Already did these. So already made the crypto. Wait a minute, here's one. Oh, already did this one too. Okay. I don't want to bore you, family. Okay. I don't want to bore you, but I was just showing you that on here, you can make all types, and you see all the money I've made. I went on here and got free cryptocurrency. All these earned, I already did all of these. Every time they come out, remember Stellar Lumens? That was very popular. I earned $10 in Stellar Lumens. And guess what? With the right investment, $10 can be $100. And people, hopefully you're looking at investments like that. I knew I knew a buddy when I was stationed up in Washington. He was telling me how him and his son invested $1,000 a piece in this biopharmaceutical company. In 1 year, that stock went up to 10,000. So they made $10,000 off their $1,000 investment. They cashed out, and then of course the stock tanked because once it got up to that amount. And that's what happens with a lot of biopharmaceutical stocks right now. Beginning investors are investing in Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson. Now, Johnson & Johnson is a little more solid company because they have a lot more products. But Moderna and Pfizer, they've always been known some sort of biopharmaceutical stocks. And I just don't want people to get trapped inside of that conundrum, because what's going to occur is those stocks is going to have right now they're making tons and tons of money. The stock is worth a lot of money. But eventually those stocks are going to drop when this thing cools down and they come out with another drug, vaccine, whatever the case may be, and it has adverse effects that not everybody needs it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody needs it. So I think through these things very strategically about how I'm going to invest, and I think that you need to as well. All right. So we were talking about Coinbase. Now, there's only one more thing I want to show you about Coinbase. Okay. Is you can buy, sell, and convert if you already have a portfolio. Now, you can go in here and play with this yourself. I see my internet is moving absolutely so slow. Come on, internet. Got to be more careful. Here we go. So what I love is now mine's in a black dark theme mode. So they do have a white theme mode if you don't like this. Buy, they have recurring purchases that you can do. Okay. Or you can just do a one-time purchase of how much you want to do. You can do a custom. Okay. Then you want to buy, let's say, Cardano. You got to go. So I'm going to buy Cardano and I'm going to pay with my USAA account. Or I can sell whatever I have and transfer into cash into my bank account. This is the one I love the most. So if I have take, for instance, Ethereum, okay, and I want to trade that into where is it at? Where is it at? I can't find it. Where's Cardano at? There it is. And I want to turn it into some Cardano. I just say, hey, I know how much money I have in Ethereum. I have around 1,300. So what I want to do is 55. I want to make that an even number, 60. And I'm going to convert Ethereum to Cardano because that's the hot crypto right now. Boom. Convert now. It costs me no money from Coinbase. Okay. When you convert money in Coinbase, it doesn't cost you any money. So now I just assume 22 shares of Cardano. Okay. So I'm done there. I can go to my portfolio because I only had $853 in Cardano, but now I have 949, which is 30%. So I'm about equal when it comes to Ethereum and Cardano. And then lastly, I have Polygon at 930 with 692 shares. Okay. Now, the other part of this that's very important for you guys, if you get into the cryptocurrency market, and I know a lot of this really deters people, what I'm about to show you. What I'm about to show you is the most important thing next to stock news that you probably need just to understand a little bit. And I know a lot of times people are like, what are they looking at? Oh, man, I want to look at that bull crap. You have to understand, and it's not that hard. Okay. So let me bring you over to Coinbase Pro. You guys may not be familiar with Coinbase Pro, but this is what the pros use, right? Yes, automatically like, oh, no, it's too much going on. It's really not, family. So this is Coinbase Pro. This is my account. And I'm going to go to select market. And I'm just going to go all. I want to see all of it, right? So I'm going to click off here. Now we have all of this popped up. And automatically it has all of the popular and mean. So let me see if I can blow this up for you guys. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, that's too much. I'm going to let that adjust very quickly. There we go. Okay. That was crazy. Sorry, family. I'm going to try that one more time. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, it has Bitcoin, Ethereum, It has Tether, Cardano, Dogecoin, Shiba, Polkadot. Polkadot is a really popular one. And what it does is, and I'm gonna shrink this down just a little bit so we can see it all here. I'm gonna go into Polkadot, and it's gonna show me the candlesticks here. Okay, the candlesticks. It also has the order book to your left, which you'll get into later. It has a trade history of the amount of shares that are being traded by the second. See, don't let all this white noise confuse you. Focus on one thing at a time. And believe me, it's kind of like we were talking yesterday about if you wanted to learn poker, the best ways to learn poker is put money on the table. Because the more you lose, the more you learn. Does that make sense? They said, no. Oh, you want to learn poker? Yeah, just put your money on the table. Like, what are you talking about? Play and you'll learn. So I'm telling you, invest and you'll learn. It's the same. It's the same difference. Some people want to get all the information before they get into investing. Nah, investing while you learn. You knew a joke was coming sooner or later. You knew that. All right. So when I'm looking at this, you have the candlesticks. You have the green candlesticks that are empty. You have the red candlesticks that are solid. And then you have them at different sizes. Okay. Now I need to blow this part up. Let me see if I can get this a little bigger here. Okay. Okay. I want you to take a look at these candlesticks and the positions on where the part is, no matter if it's solid or not. Okay. I'm going to take you to step one. Step one is this: we're going to learn about candlesticks. Okay. Candlesticks positioning. We're not going to get into candlesticks, how thick it is, how that's another indicator. If it's empty or closed, we're not going to get into that. All of these things mean something, but the first thing we're going to go over is the positioning of the color of that candlestick. So right now, right here, you see this one in the middle. So what they're saying is probably in the next, so as soon as the market opens, watch this stock. Okay, at this particular time, because this would occur. So you're looking for a trend, right? It's not a prediction, it's a trend. They're showing you trending analysis. So as I look at this point, and then 10 minutes later, it goes to red. So it tells me, oh, in a 10-minute difference, this stock topped off and went right into the red at a very high point. It was very volatile. And then right after the volatility, another 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, rather, this stock went up significantly with the large green square, but then again, it dropped off, right? And most people will tell you about the 3, the 4 that are grouped together, okay? So that's important as well. Now, and as we talked about Lucid Motors, Ethereum briefly, Cardano, and we talked about Apple. Now, I can't really give you which one you should invest in. I would say that essentially all of them are good investment long term. All of them are good investments long term. And some of them, like Apple, I think you need to have a recurring investment on Apple, where there's a certain amount of money being invested every month. Those solid companies, you can make a lot of money over time. And a company like Lucid Motors, that Morgan Stanley gave it a $12 price target, that's going to be very valuable later on. It is. It's going to be very valuable later on. I'm waiting for it to get to $14 and start buying, because this is a luxury electric vehicle that looks 5 times better than a Tesla, but Tesla has a better infrastructure and network. That's it. But guys, this has been Financial Literacy 101. You guys have a great and wonderful hump day. Learn money and be inspired.